For the record, if I were sleeping in my car camping, this would be an ideal spot to take a shower and get cleaned up. Seriously, you just had to go roll in the mud, huh? Oh my gosh. Okay, this is really embarrassing. Oh my gosh. Okay, so something you don't know about me is that if you ever find me out on a trail, you will probably catch me with my pants down. I drink a lot of water, or tripping. You might find me tripping on the trail too. Okay, no, so I drink a lot of water and I don't retain that water. So when I'm hiking, especially after all that water, I need to do what you have to do when you drink a lot of water. So I was indisposed, and there hasn't been anybody on this trail. No one. Like, no one. I'm all alone. And of course, the moment I'm like that, I hear voices. Now, technically, it didn't catch me with my pants down, but it was so obvious. I was like still pulling them up practically, and I'm sure my face was red. I'm sure it's red right now because this like just happened. It's so embarrassing. It's not the first time this has happened to me either. I swear I'm cursed. It's happened to me so much. Another notable time, probably the worst time, was when I was at my house. Well, not at my house, but at a trail very close to my house. It's one of those kind of neighborhoody trails that nobody walks on. So I was out there and had to go. So I went, and out of nowhere, a kid is running down the trail with his golden retriever, sees me, all of me, stops on the trail, and then turns around and just runs away. Thank goodness I never saw the kid again. Probably even better, I never saw his parents. But that was humiliating. So embarrassing. And the poor kid. So, yeah, that just happened. Oh my gosh, I'm still so embarrassed. I am that kind of person who dwells on stuff way too long. I'm going to be thinking about this for the next week. Oh, Lord have mercy. Oh man, what a bummer. The shelter came down. I'll tell you what else is a bummer. I forgot a hair tie. I mean, it's hot. Levi and I just finished our hike at Cumberland Knob. We went clockwise on the trail. The hike overall is marked as strenuous, but honestly, I'd label it more like moderate. It did have some technical parts with going over rocks or roots or crossing water. And on the other side, obviously what goes down has to come back up. So the climb up was a little under 800 feet. It was very gradual. It was recommended on reviews to go clockwise for that reason, and I'd have to say that was a good call. I loved being down by the water. That part was really fun. And I was almost alone on the trail. I did see one other couple, but I was a little disappointed because I was under the impression there was an overlook on the trail. It said, there were signs saying to Cumberland Knob. So either I missed the overlook or the broken shelter was or is Cumberland Knob, and that was that. So overall, I did like the hike and I do recommend it because you're on the Blue Ridge Parkway. There's tons of overlooks anyway, so it was just kind of nice to do something a little different, go down, see the water. I don't remember if I said this, so I might just say it again. It was about 2.5 miles total. Overall, not bad. If you're out in this area, I say go for it. Why not? Also, really, really cute picnic area. There's grills, there's picnic tables, there's restrooms. Yes, I did use them before I went on my hike, but I pulled up too far and the Prius is going to scrape. All right, that wasn't too bad. Why, hello there. Aren't you cute? That was a big one. Ah, nothing like seeing beautiful deer and drive. Oh my goodness, wait. Nope. Look, look, look. It's a baby. Okay, it's not like super little, but it's still tiny. So that's Big Mama. And that's the baby. Sorry, I know this isn't the best footage. What I was gonna say, it's nothing like driving around with a bag of poopy on your windshield. Just a reminder to pack out what you pack in. No excuses here. They provide bags and a dumpster. Well, that stings. The Blue Ridge Music Center is closed. It didn't say why, but we're gonna head down to the trail anyway and do that. It's a bummer that the music center is closed, but at least we can say we've been here. Welcome. Live from the Blue Ridge Parkway, it's Levi! Come! Hi! Good job, buddy. All right, Levi, can you lay down? Lay down. Lay down. And roll over. Roll over. Good boy! Well done, Levi. That's a good boy. That's a good boy. Give me your paw. Yeah, look. Come here. Paw. There's a good boy. You're just spazzing out. That's okay. Good boy. All right. Ready? Lay down. Lay down. Lay down. Sit down. Ready for this one? Levi. Bang. Oh, I got him. Good job, buddy. CPR. 1, 2, 3. You're okay. Good job. All right, last one. Ready? Real quick. Can you speak? Hey, you want to say something? Turn around. Levi. You speak? Speak. Speak. That's a good boy. Well done. Ta-da! That's my boy. I definitely like this trail, the Hightower Trail, much better than the Fisher's Loop Trail. So we just finished our hike on the Fisher's Loop Trail to the Blue Ridge Music Center. Overall, I would say it's really just a walk in the woods. You couldn't really tell that you were in the mountains with this one. It's had a little ups and downs, but nothing too drastic, and there was a lot of tree coverage. So I can't say that I would really recommend Fisher's Loop Trail. The Blue Ridge Music Center, I do recommend. It was closed while we were there, but I do know that in the summer they have music playing and events. So I do think it's something that you should check out if you're out this way. It was just unfortunate it was closed for us. Not really sure why still. Then the hike back, we took the Hightower Trail. And normally I wouldn't do an out and back trail, which is why I did the loop in the first place. But I didn't mind the Hightower Trail. And if you were going to come out here and hike, I would say that would be the trail to do, just because if you timed it right, you could hear the music playing at the Blue Ridge Music Center. So you'd be walking in the mountains, listening to mountain music. Plus, you got to walk through some little open field areas. And I don't know why, I just think that's really fun. So I also fibbed a little bit to you guys. I mentioned earlier that we were going to do trails in North Carolina, but I didn't realize how close the Cumber, the Cumber knob. That's not right. It's not cucumber knob. Wait, what is it? I can't remember. Wait, give me a second. I have to look this up. Ah, womp womp. It was the cute, oh my gosh, the Cumberland Knob Trailhead. Okay, the Cumberland Knob Trailhead. I really liked that area, but I didn't realize how close it was to the Virginia state line. It was like a minute. So that's how we ended up at the music center. So technically, this video was North Carolina and Virginia, but I mean, everything was within 20 minutes of each other. So really nice drive, really pretty area. I do recommend it. Hope you guys like this video. It's a little different from my normal car camping stuff, but since I do enjoy hiking and plan most of my car camping trips around hikes, I just wanted to share a little bit with you on this day hike, just for fun. Hope you guys liked this video and found it a little bit helpful if you're planning a trip along the Blue Ridge Parkway. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll see you next time. And as always, thanks for watching. I wonder if you could get away with camping at this trailhead. It's a big open parking lot off the Blue Ridge Parkway on a gravel road.